And do you have a message for him?
Honestly, he got a fight next week, right? So it seemed like he focused on me, and Lamont Roach is focused on him. I think I'm gonna go put my bet in on Lamont Roach.
As you talk sports,
overall makeup of a Tank Davis is surprising to most fighters. It won't be surprising to Lamont Roach. And Lamont is a DMV fighter himself, which means he got that dog, you know? It's gonna be a
instantly elevate him to superstardom and cement his status as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the sport. His team has emphasized that Roach's game plan is built around exploiting Davis's weaknesses, particularly his tendency to start slow in fights. They believe that if Roach can capitalize on the early rounds, frustrate Davis, and avoid getting caught by his power shots, he has a real chance of pulling off an upset. However, executing that strategy will be easier said than done. Davis is a master of timing and precision, capable of ending a fight with a single punch. His explosiveness allows him to close distance quickly, and his ability to read opponents and adjust mid-fight makes him an incredibly dangerous adversary.
When it comes to the invitation thing, but obviously he hit for a reason. He do what he's supposed to do with the guys that's in front of him.
Even if Roach manages to outbox him in the early rounds, he will still have to be wary of Davis' power throughout the fight. As the fight approaches, fans and analysts alike are eagerly awaiting to see how it unfolds. Will Davis continue his reign of dominance with another emphatic knockout victory? Or will Roach defy the odds and pull off one of the biggest upsets in recent boxing history? No matter the result, this fight is set to be a pivotal moment in the careers of both fighters. For Gervonta Davis, it's more than just another title defense. It's a chance to silence his critics who claim he has avoided the toughest challenges. A dominant victory would further cement his status as one of boxing's most dangerous knockout artists.
You know? If you switch it up now, it ain't gonna do too much. We don't have enough time to switch it up, you know?
And prove that he is more than capable of taking on all challengers. With his perfect record on the line, Davis will be looking to send a clear message to the rest of the division that he remains the top force in the lightweight category. For Lamont Roach, this fight represents the biggest opportunity of his career. A chance to prove himself against one of the sport's most feared punchers.
You know what I'm saying? They're about to put him with a guy at 130 pounds. Whether he's a champion or not, you're getting a guy lighter than you to come up and weight to make you look good, again.
Many have already counted him out, believing that the size and power difference will be too much for him to handle. But Roach has remained unfazed by the doubts, carrying himself with unwavering confidence throughout the build-up to this showdown. If he can withstand Davis's relentless pressure and execute his game plan effectively, he has the chance to pull off one of the biggest upsets in recent boxing history.
All right, guys, turn on and face the crowd. Turn on and face the crowd now. Cameras in the back, guys. Hector, camera in the back. Camera in the back.
A victory here wouldn't just earn him the respect of the boxing world. It would instantly elevate him to elite status and redefine his career trajectory. The anticipation for this bout has reached a fever pitch. Fans are eager to see whether Davis will continue his streak of knockouts or if Roach can defy the odds and deliver a performance for the ages. With both fighters stepping into the ring at their peak, this contest promises to be an electrifying battle filled with high stakes, skill, and drama. One thing is for sure, when the bell rings, the boxing world will be watching.
Building up his followers, you know, and now look where that got him. So the whole thing is all about, man, just, I'm a real fighter, that's what it is, man, the truth. And the truth hurts a lot of people, but they gotta...
Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach are set to face off tomorrow, and boxing experts have weighed in with their final predictions. Surprisingly, Roach's unwavering confidence throughout the press conferences and build-up has won over some professionals, earning their belief in his chances. While Davis remains a dominant force, there's growing speculation about whether he's truly prepared to defend his undefeated record.
Words, take it in. I beat Lomachenko. For me, I scored a 9-3. For you guys, I could care less because y'all don't know shit about
Gervonta Davis boasts a flawless 30-0 record, with an astonishing 28 knockouts. He's currently riding a 21-fight streak of knockout or technical knockout victories, with the only exception being his decision win over Isaac Pitbull Cruz. His last fight in June saw him dominate and stop Frank Martin in the 8th round, using his signature speed and power to overwhelm his opponent. Meanwhile, Lamont Roach, a reigning junior lightweight champion, is moving up in weight to challenge Davis, one of boxing's most feared knockout artists.
Get that in. I ain't one to fucking play with.
I respect it, man.
Gervonta Davis boasts a flawless 30-0 record, with an astonishing 28 knockouts. He's currently riding a 21-fight streak of knockout or technical knockout victories.
I mean, like, he's a bad man. He can fight, he's tough. I know we had our dispute back and forth, whatever. At the end of the day, we talk about just boxing.
Yeah, absolutely. So
with the only exception being his decision win over Isaac Pitbull Cruz. His last fight in June saw him dominate and stop Frank Martin in the 8th round, using his signature speed and power to overwhelm his opponent. Meanwhile, Lamont Roach, a reigning junior lightweight champion, is moving up in weight to challenge Davis, one of boxing's most feared knockout artists.
Fighters up from a lower weight class to get in there with Tank. Tank looks spectacular, but it's a cover-up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I think Tank is a good fighter. They're saying that they don't have it.
They're matching him up with a guy who weighs just 130 pounds. Champion or not, he's a smaller fighter moving up in weight just to make him look good. I'd dominate anyone.
And I look forward to watching that fight.
is this a pay-per-view fight though? Would you buy it? Are you gonna buy it?
I'll bought any fight that Tank has had pay-per-view. I think that
Two-division champion Teofimo Lopez, who recently hinted at being ready for a showdown later this year, is among those seeking a big fight. In a recent interview with Fight Hype, Lopez questioned Gervonta Davis's willingness to face top-tier opponents. He emphasized the long-standing belief that Davis has been closely managed and protected, specifically pointing to his past reluctance to face Vasily Lomachenko.
Yes, you do. His name is De Los Santos, and the fans wouldn't mind paying for a De Los Santos fight, but they're covering something. I don't know what it is. Is it the power of De?
That's the biggest flaw. They don't believe in themselves, he said. How many times did they claim Tank Davis wasn't ready for Loma and needed more preparation? How many times did Mayweather have to speak on his behalf?
Definitely a fight that, like a great fight for boxing. I think that boxing fans are trying to, like, basically shut Lamont out. I don't know, maybe because he's not a big name.
Lopez also recalled a sparring session with Davis from 11 years ago, when Davis was already an 18-year-old professional, while Lopez was just 15. Although he noted Davis's aggressive approach in the ring, Lopez admitted that little can be taken from that experience. Despite his observations, he doesn't downplay Gervonta Davis. In a past interview with Fight Sports, Lopez acknowledged that Davis is a tough opponent, but remains confident that he is the only one capable of defeating him.
Looking forward to watching the fight.
Do you think the fact that it is going to be a technical fight, do you think that favors Lamont, or does it favor?
It isn't an easy fight, Lopez admitted. I guess the only one who can truly beat him is me. If no one else can do the job, I'll have to. Meanwhile, female heavyweight champion Claressa Shields, known for her long-standing rivalry with Gervonta Davis, surprisingly offered a balanced perspective.
Assessment of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight.
I think that, he's had a lot of criticism, but
I don't know why everyone is overlooking Lamont, Shields said. He has a decorated amateur background, he's tough, and he's got real skills. She also acknowledged Davis's abilities, adding,